I know you people. I remember you. Feels good to be live again, isn't it? I don't know yet. We'll find out. This is Donovan from RV on the Wayside, and this is The Big Reveal. This is an improv and candid style live show where we present you with a list that all of us can have fun with. If you have something funny to say about any item on the list, just start your comment with TBR, The Big Reveal, TBR in all caps. That way we'll try to recognize those and get some of those on the show. Now, let's meet our guest host.
G'day.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you?
You are a good-looking man. Let's see. Yep, you are.
Absolutely. And the fact that we actually share the shine is, what can I say?
Yeah, and you notice I'm healed. Isn't that
I
amazing?
noticed.
Nobody knows I get such a close shave. I actually skinned my own head not too long ago.
I'm shutting up.
Okay. I didn't say skinhead. Come on.
I didn't want to go down any other path that I shouldn't have gone down.
So what do you do on your channel?
Well, the Ducks is the DownUnder Cruisers, and we're basically trying to get you Yanks to come over to Australia and check us out and spend time here within Australia and New Zealand. That's our aim. We've got, as you can see, my mug is the Helping Hands for Cruising. Now, the Helping Hands for Cruising is our channel that we use as a charity. What we do is we try and get people who have never had the opportunity, for one reason or another, to be able to go on, have a holiday of a lifetime on a cruise ship. And so the intent is, let's get them on a cruise ship. And so we have our first cruise happening in October. And we've got young Mr. Kenneth Oakes going to be on that cruise as our first recipient. So that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, so you're kind of doing double duty. You have to do double duty here today because you're the co-host and you're promoting a great charity. And correct. Once again, just so everybody can't see your beautiful face, if you want to see anybody, if you see that picture in anybody's live stream, you know they're going to be hosting one of the hours of the cruise-a-thon. So that's pretty exciting.
Hang on a second. You're talking about my beautiful face. God gave me such a beautiful face. He made room for another one.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Oh,
you are older than me. I guess you're right.
I am. But I'm not as
recent, maybe? I don't know. So we're just, just so you guys know, we're just a couple of boobs, and so don't expect too much from us, but I think we'll keep you entertained. That was a good-looking head, by the way. Thank you.
It was. Can't remember which one's the nicer one.
All right. I think we're ready to activate the list for today's show. Now, usually I jump right. Well, usually it's our first show, but I planned on jumping right in, except I have one question here. Now, this show is designed to do like a countdown to the funniest moments or funniest item. But since you're here and you're from down under and you look upside down to us when we look over the equator down at you, so do you mind if we just do it in reverse order to make you feel more comfortable?
Absolutely, I do not mind. Let's do it in reverse order.
Okay, that sounds great. We'll go ahead and random the order. Let's hit the random button. Boy, let's hit the random button. There it is. And, oh, by the way, for those of you who know my history with World Record live streams, I didn't hit that red button. You're still with me. Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, let's get started with the list. Oh, the topic. We should know that. What are some of those WTF moments that seem weird to those that visit the USA for the first time? So that's why I asked Shaun from Australia because, well, he's not from the United States. And he's kind of foreign. Are you legal foreign or illegal foreign, or is that even a thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I mean, England kicked you out. What else can you do? Okay, so
no, they locked us up.
Oh, they locked you up and then shipped you off.
Yeah, that's it. Put us in chains.
All right.
I'm
Number
in
one.
chains.
In chains. Number one. I can't believe all the advertisements in between the title credits of the show and the actual show. Americans have a lot of advertisements. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I don't think we're any
Well, hold
different.
hold that thought for just a second, Shaun. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, sorry for
Now
that.
that we've done that, and now that we've seen our sponsors, let's take a break for our show.
Okay, that's a good idea. You know, it's kind of funny that we're floating here. I really should reapply our equipment.
Yeah,
There we go.
I needed the
Grogu
drink.
is missing.
I needed the drink.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think about that? Do you guys have lots of commercials in your local program?
Well, like I said, for us, it's a case of, and we shall come back to our commercials, but first, let's have a moment with our show.
Oh, that's what you meant. I got you. Oh, so you have a lot there too, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh
it
man,
drives us nuts. I mean,
I wish all of these little comments, these submissions told me what country they're from. Some do, but that one did not.
You know what's funny is, I mean, some shows become part of the general vernacular. For example, we've got an advert here for a toothpaste, and they do this thing where the person grabs, they say, oh, this Colgate toothpaste gets in and fixes your enamel on your teeth. And then they get a piece of chalk. You remember chalk? We used to have those way back when we were kids.
With the blackboard or the
sidewalk. That's it.
Okay, sidewalk. I think they
seeing as you were talking about us oldies, they take the chalk and they put it into some blue liquid. And then they break the liquid in the middle, and you see there's a round bit that's white, and the rest is all blue. And the person says, "See, it does get in." And so you can use that for general vernacular any day of the week.
I thought you were going to say that, like, the Colgate commercial comes on, and you're watching like the movie Knights of the Round Table with King Arthur or something, and they come out and they start showing you how to roll the back of the toothpaste with like Excalibur, rolling it in the back. I thought that's what you were going to say.
No, they show us the swords when they talk about Gillette razors, you know.
Oh. Stacks of swords, and you just shave with all of them at once.
There you go.
You get multiple blades.
Correct.
All right. Number 2. I took a friend from France to Costco. He just walked around saying, wow, and touching everything. He thought it was incredible how one place could sell you a casket, put new tires on your car, give you an eye checkup, sell you 10 pounds of king crab, a Hawaiian vacation package, 75-inch flat screen, a new bed, and 100 pack of pens in one place.
Yeah, but you forgot one thing, right? Costco here also does hearing tests, tune up on your engine, and maybe if you're lucky, you might find some chicken.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we do. I don't know about the hearing test. We do the other ones. But so you have Costco there.
Oh, we got Costco.
Do you pretend like you're from another country and walk around and touch everything and go, wow?
No, we just act like typical Aussies and go, bloody hell, fair dinkum.
So I didn't know yours had those things, but does yours also provide dentistry and rapid, fast plastic surgery as well?
No, but we've got petrol.
Oh, yeah, we do have gas too. But man, you guys are missing
No,
out
no,
on
no, no,
plastic
no. We we
surgery.
we 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 don't have gas.
Oh,
We don't have
petrol.
gas. We've got petrol. Petrol or diesel, no
You
gas.
know, the proper English term is petroleum.
Yes, so let's go with petrol, right? Where did the gas come in?
Why do we
OMG.
need three? Why do we need two syllables when gas is perfectly fine?
Because gas can come in many ways, and some of them don't smell that good.
That's a good point. It's a good point. How about this subject? Everybody's favorite, right?
Oh, yeah?
Beer.
Beer, yeah.
All right. So this guy, I don't know what country he's from. How about the fact that I can order a beer with my burger at McDonald's? Come
You
on,
serious?
America. Yeah, come on, America. How basic and boring American McDonald's was. We have some pretty exciting stuff on the menu here in Southeast Asia. Come on, America. You can do better than just a Big Mac. That's what he had to say. What do you think of that?
No, no, mate. We can't get beer here. I mean, bloody hell. Actually,
No,
I thought Macca's was doing something with that. I thought they were going to allow us to go to the local bar, go up to the barman, ask him for a bucket load of Foster's beer, take it to the urinal, pour it straight down the urinal so we cut out the middleman. I
the
mean, nobody drinks.
middleman.
Yeah. Why would I want to drink Foster's anyway? It sucks.
I can't believe you guys don't have Foster's with your Big Macs there. That's so weird.
No, mate. No beer in a McDonald's. Forget it.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, that's what we say Australian means. Foster's, Australian for beer. So maybe we don't have it right. I thought it was your favorite. I apologize. So listen to this. You ready for this?
Go for it.
In Southeast Asia, I looked up their menu. Oh, and by the way, today I got a plain burger because I was in a hurry and I didn't have time to make my own. So I just ordered a plain burger. Believe it or not, they now have something called the Land Sea Air burger. And it's a double quarter pounder with the filet of fish and a chicken in it. And they got a surf and turf, which is just the double quarter pounder with cheese and the
Hang on.
filet
I'm
of
a bit
fish.
confused here. Land, sea, air. So you've included fish and beef.
Yep.
What about the chicken?
Well, when you throw it in the air, he's in the air for a while. He'll flap for a little bit.
What, the fish or the beef will flap?
The chicken can fly. It's the air one.
Yeah, but I don't know a chicken that can fly. I always seen a chicken hit the ground.
Oh, well, they're in the air for longer. Well, flying fish can stay up there for even less time, though, actually. I think we're okay. It's close. It's a bird thing. All right, so they have a filet of fish shrimp, a filet of shrimp patty. Yeah, a shrimp patty. I mean, do you really grind up the shrimp? Oh, that just sounds gross to me.
Shrimp patty. We don't have shrimps here. We call them prawns. And besides, some people like them on the barbie.
Oh, I see. I'm not a shrimp. I'm a king prawn. You ever watch the Muppets?
Yep. I've watched the Muppets.
That's the shrimp guy on there. He does that.
Come here, my little darling.
They also have breakfast pasta soup with egg and sausage.
Breakfast pasta soup.
They have breakfast pies, like Hot Pockets and things like that. They're like their apple pies. They make breakfast pies with eggs and stuff stuffed in them. They have
now when you're talking about pockets, I thought those were in your trousers.
no, these are fried pies, not fried pockets.
Fried pies. Oh my god.
They have Mick Hot Dog, Mega Sausage. It's just like the American foot long, like a super long sausage.
And whoa. This is what I don't get about you guys.
Only. You can only order it for breakfast.
No. You just said something, and this is what I don't get about you guys. Right? You're talking about something that's being a foot long, right? Now, you Yanks are the country that is the leader of the world.
We'll get to that.
Which part? You're gonna get to actually being the leader of the world?
No.
Or the fact that you can't even use kilometers? I mean, seriously.
Well, I don't think I want a kilometer-long hot dog either, but
Well, that's a pretty big hot dog.
yeah. They have a McSpaghetti McRice, which is basically their burgers on rice patty bun instead of buns. Sesame seed seasoned fries, breakfast bacon lettuce egg McWraps. And I thought, oh, it's a lettuce wrap. We can get those made. And then no, their lettuce egg McWrap is actually in a tortilla. So I don't know. Oh, and my favorite
I'm
was
confused.
green tea and red bean ice cream sundae. Yum, I think. Anyway, number 4. How we doing? We're doing okay. I'm watching the clock. Seeing this, we gotta. Oh, do we have any? Gosh darn it! Did we have any TBRs in there?
Mate, we've had comments going left, right, and center. And
Oh, don't you try to do that to me.
All right.
Everybody who got here late, if you put TBR as your first 3 letters in all caps, the big reveal TBR, then we'll know that you put out a comment that I can spot pretty easily. So keep that in mind. Because we'd love to pop some of yours up, and I'm trying to pay closer attention now. I got to learn how to do the live stream. Number 4, seeing the selection of an American liquor store is the only time I've ever experienced legit culture shock. The number of options of different kinds of beer was so extremely overwhelming when I'd basically been drinking 3 light beers forever.
Now, how do you drink a light beer? I didn't know you could make beer out of lights.
No, they're special glasses. They have little LEDs at the bottom, and it lights up the beer. It's not necessarily like weight. It's
okay.
Okay. Do you guys have a big selection of beers?
We got quite a lot of beer selections. I mean, we've got some microbreweries around. Things like Cascade, things like Jim Bogue's. There's one that usually gets people a bit turned on. It's called 4X.
So it almost feels like we have so many options in our freezers at the liquor store, which, by the way, is crazy busy. I mean, they have a whole store that's just so full of like 80 different kinds of rums, and so some of our bigger liquor stores are crazy. I just think everybody has like their own little microbrew at home kit, and everybody just walks in the liquor store. Hey, can you sell my 8-pack to 6-pack today? Can you order by the bucket there?
Yeah, we can order by the bucket.
Because I don't know about you, but I need a straw for that. Because when I do this, it just, I can't. I have to have a straw for the bucket.
But mate, you need to have a bigger mouth.
Hey, seriously, it's probably the same size as yours.
Mate, when you're drinking that beer, you need to open your mouth.
Oh, I see. By the way, did you know we have Foster's here in America?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Really? You call that beer?
No. Well, that's what they say. You call it beer. They say instead of beer,
no. You see, what the Aussies did was the Aussies packed up all the Fosters, send it over to you Yanks so that you think you can enjoy it, and we drink the real stuff. Like Bud Light and Coopers and all the other good American beers you can buy here.
Oh man. You mentioned the bathroom earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the urinal?
Yeah, hang on, we'll get there. They're not inside those, they're outside where everybody can see you. We'll talk about that. The level of water in your toilets. I want to take a pee, not go for a swim. I'd like to, before you say anything, I would like to point out we do waste a ton of water here. That's for sure. I know, boo. Yes.
Yeah, water in the. Well, actually, you're supposed to pee and not drink it.
Yeah. So urinals. So sometimes we have water in our urinals. Sometimes we have ice. Sometimes we have nothing at all. What do you guys do?
Why do you want to have some ice in your urinal? I mean, the stuff's supposed to go down and out. We have nothing. I mean, you just go there and do your stuff and walk out.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't like they say it takes the smell away, that, or maybe some people want it chilled. I don't know.
No, mate, it all goes down the S bend, you know, all the S bend.
Number 6. The S bend?
The S bend.
You don't call it a P trap?
No, what? Pea trap? Aren't you supposed to eat the pea? Oh, no, wait a minute. We're in the wrong
P
discussion.
trap. That's what we call it. We don't call it an S bend. And when it comes to urinals, it's perfectly named.
Okay.
Number 6, the toilet doors, or rather lack thereof. There's not enough door in the public restroom. Seriously, you're a wealthy enough country that you shouldn't need to leave an inch gap on the sides and a 1.5 feet at the top and bottom.
What's the matter? Can't you guys afford a decent door?
No, I know, I agree. But hang on a minute. First of all, I think this is suspect. It says inch and 1.5 feet. Aren't we the only ones doing that? So whoever wrote this, I think they were an American being an imposter as somebody else. What do you think?
Hey, hang on a minute. What's wrong with looking at ankles?
Okay. All right. Let me help you out. I think I need to explain this for everybody. You guys just don't understand. Here's how it works. Our stalls are actually for semi-privacy. Yeah, those big gaps, those are for ventilation. We want everyone to smell and hear what's going on in there. That way we can all enjoy it.
Now we would go with that too.
Yes, and no one knows who did what because we're all wide open. So
a family
it's
that
brilliant.
stinks together stays together.
Who S's together? Way to keep the cuss words out.
I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh, is Kenny here?
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh. Foster's is only good to use as a cold pack to use when you have punched someone. Do you guys use it for that at all?
I wouldn't even use it for that, Charlie. To be honest with you, I would not even use Foster's for that. I mean, it just about acts as a lubricant, but then it dries out all the synthetics. So I don't know. I mean, why would you use Foster's anyway? Seriously.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I think it's your favorite beer. I think you're just making it up.
Mate, there's no way I'd drink Foster's. Trust me. I wouldn't even plant it in the ground. It won't spurt. It won't grow. Not like a tree. Forget it.
I've had it once. It was not good. Number 7, free refills. It was so weird. I felt obliged to finish my drink because I was trying to be polite in restaurants, which resulted in me constantly going to the toilet. So do they have free refills there?
Free refills. How else do you make money? Seriously. I mean, if you ran a restaurant giving everybody free tea, coffee, alcohol, and then you go
on. Well, after you guys have drank all your Fosters, I was just thinking maybe, we should, when you guys come to visit, we should just lower the water in our toilets just for you when you come to visit.
Mate, let me just put this quite candidly. Don't do anything special because we Aussies are great. We can adapt.
Okay.
We can adapt. We can handle anything. Just give it to us.
Just in case you guys listening, and you may already know this, but no one drinks Foster's beer in Australia. And if they do, if they get caught, they get thrown out of the pub. But here's the worst part. Then they burn the pub down for serving it in the first place.
Correct.
You're pretty safe there to, do your Foster's thing. I'm just going to say I wouldn't do it in Australia, but here you can get away with it. Let's see. Okay, there's some people using TBR without a comment about an item. That's a little hard to follow along.
Second from the bottom.
Let's see. They drink Foster's because Bud Light was sold out. Oh, no, there's other choices, really. That's a good one, though, V. Second to the bottom.
Third.
Yeah, it's about time now. Just the soda and tea and coffee is free refills. Oh, soda. Well, hang on. Let's hold off on that one. We're going to come back to you, Diana. We're going to come back to you here in a little bit. But she's right. Coffee, tea, and some other drinks are all we normally do free refills on. Number 8. One thing that really surprised me was the sheer number of flags flying. I felt like almost every building and house had an American flag. I'm from Belgium, and if I see a house with a national flag, I assume there's some kind of sport event going on that I didn't know about.
Okay, flags in Oz. I mean, let's put things into perspective. You need to have the permission of the person whose house it is to be able to fly the flag, and they will only accept the flag of their national heritage. God forbid I should fly an Australian flag on top of a house that has an American living in it. God forbid I should fly an Aussie flag on a house of a person who's got a Greek person living in it, an Italian person living in it, an Aboriginal from one of the Aboriginal tribes. You name the tribe or the nationality, you're stuffed. There's no way Nona can fly the Aussie flag or just the American flag. If you have one flag, you've got to have 55 of them.
I see. So you're all inclusive. So you just don't fly any because the other would be almost impossible.
Correct. I'd hurt their feelings.
So when we were young here in America, in United Statesers, I should say, because America's a big place, but in the United States, we had to do a pledge. We had to recite a pledge to the flag, even though we had no idea what it meant.
What's the flag done for you?
Well, I don't know, but
it just flaps in the wind.
Yeah, I get it. So somehow we all got indoctrinated the idea that we're all supposed to have one. So now we all have flags.
Okay. And what, do you grab your spade and shovel and just go and dig a hole in the ground so that your flag can?
No, wait. No, it's about guns.
Guns.
Let me explain.
Yes.
So because we all have to have a gun in this country too.
Oh no, seriously?
Yes. Hang on. So
seriously,
let me put it into perspective. If you have a flag, and we have flags, then you have to have a gun so you can protect the flag. So you get a flag, then you have to have a gun for the flag.
And now wait a minute.
Let's hear it's such a prominent thing that it's going to become a starter kit when you get your citizenship.
But you know what our starter kit is? Our starter kit is an Aussie flower. We'd rather climb trees. We'd rather climb trees than try and be like that flag going up a flagpole.
I'd like to put you up the flagpole.
Promises.
Oh,
and then you've got that gun thing. Well, I'm going to shut up about the guns.
No, go ahead.
I offended enough people the other day when I was talking about guns.
Oh, no. You offend somebody?
Oh, I did. But I do that regularly.
I wish I was on that show. I would have helped offend you. So
hey, bring it in. I'm looking at the chat here, and the chat is being extremely quiet about the offensive bits.
I don't think they found anything offensive yet.
That's the problem.
Diane over at It's About Time Now said, we just fly about anything we want.
Yeah, well, I've been having trouble with my drone.
Your drone? Sure.
Yeah, it won't go up.
We haven't put flags on top of drones yet. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, somebody will think of it.
I'm sure they've already done it. College.
Oh,
do you guys have colleges and universities there?
Oh, we've got universities, but not colleges.
Okay. All right. So this person said for number 9, the names of colleges or universities that you attend. It felt like the name of the college you attend is more important than the actual skill or knowledge you attained. This is totally different from what I'm used to in Germany, where people are mainly focused on the skills and grades rather than the name of the place you got your degree.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've gone to this very prestigious university. Really prestigious.
Oh boy, I'm afraid to ask.
It's called the University of Hard Knocks.
Jeez.
I mean, Melbourne, the University of Melbourne and the University of Sydney don't cut it, right? Just like Yale or Harvard. I mean, they don't cut it really. But the University of Hard Knocks, now that is a big one.
Matt from over at RCRV said, inquiring minds want to know, do Aussies call it getting drunk or pissed?
Mate, pissed. Come on,
Yeah,
give me a
that's what I
break.
thought.
Nobody gets drunk. We all get pissed.
And don't, oh, I'm sorry.
You go on.
And don't worry, Stan from Ambling Adventures. We're this is America. Remember, half the stuff I say is all about sarcasm and being off color, so you'll be good. So I really don't know what they're talking about here, because here no one cares if you went to college, let alone if it was a community college, Harvard, Yale, Brown, Cornell, Knox, KNOX, not Hard Knocks. Well, maybe they might brag if they went to MIT. Now, MIT, it stands for massively expensive tuition.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
For smart people.
Yep. I'm so smart. Where's the front door?
So, massively expensive tuition. MIT.
I don't have much of that. Hey, Stan made a comment about fourth from the bottom.
Shaun, you'll never graduate from that university. It's like Hotel California. Well, I just realized that expensive doesn't start with the letter I.
See how intelligent you are?
Yeah, I didn't go there.
I didn't go to MIT either. I didn't go to MIT either. I just know how expensive, how intelligent you are. Not.
I almost signed up for MIT last Monday. Is that a catcher's mitt you signed up for, George, from RVing with G? I'm not sure. Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good one. The catcher's mitt.
Yes. By the way, it is crazy here. Everybody says their name of their school. Even as a kid, I never understood what the obsession was. I was like, I'm going for computers or I'm going for psychology. I couldn't decide, so I ended up doing both. But I don't know why everybody kept naming their schools. I just thought it was such an odd thing also, and I live here. But they do. Oh, I went to Harvard. Great. What did you study? I don't really care where you went. I mean, I'll even say that out loud. I'm not here to see how much money you spent. I just want to know.
I was given a really good one. I went to, I won't tell you the name of it, and they asked me, what am I studying? And I said, I was going to study accounting. But then the question came out, so how did you go? I said, well, I had the eye for the wrong figures.
Oh my gosh. That's right. You can reach him at the DownUnder Cruisers. Check his about page for his email to send your comments. The words expressed by the guests on this show do not actually represent RV on the Wayside or any of its subsidiaries. The number 10, the 2 weeks of paid vacation is often considered generous by employers.
2
I don't
weeks?
even understand that. Where I'm from, 2 weeks is nothing.
2 weeks is like a public holiday. You walk into a job here, you get 4 weeks done and dusted. Okay, so let's put this into perspective. You need a week to get yourself set up for the holiday, 2 weeks of the holiday, and then on the last set, you've got to have a week to recover from the holiday so that you can get back to work ready and fresh.
Oh, I see. Because like here, your first 2 weeks, it's like you're wearing your business suit diapers, right? So you get 2 weeks. And then 5 to 10 years go along and you get your third week. And so then you get to get rid of the diapers and you get training
You need,
pants.
you
Hang
need to
on.
work for 10 years to get 3 weeks. What's wrong
Oh,
with you
no,
guys?
5 to 10 years. You're stuck with 2 weeks. And then after that, then you got to wait for like until you're 20 years in before you get your fourth weeks, and you can actually wear your suit without the diaper or the training pants.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Really, you don't. Everybody's different, but a lot of places do keep you very short weeks of vacation when you start a job here. It's not a standard thing. So,
mate, you've got to learn that as an Aussie, the fact that we were taught by the Poms, first of all, the fact that we were locked in chains.
Wait, Poms?
Prisoner of Mother England.
Oh,
when they sent us down here, what did we have to do? Sweet nothing. So every day of the week is a holiday for us. 365 days. Hang on. 276 days to go before the cruise. Yep, no, that's okay.
Okay. Naj said yes. She's talking about our one before this. It's like a designer purse. They care more about the name of the bag than what's in it. The name of the university is more important. I don't think the bag or the university should matter, but Naj, I love that comment. That is great. Let's see. Charlie Grace said 6 years with one company and I get 15 days.
It takes you a whole 6 years to get 15 days?
Holy
For us, you walk into a job and at the end of that year, you've got yourself 4 weeks. What's wrong with you?
Charlie Grace, they know you're an adult, right? It's not child labor there, right? Jody, hey, this is my wife. I didn't know she was on. She says usually
honey.
Nothing the first year. Yeah, that's true. We really don't get most jobs I've had or anybody I know, they don't get any vacation the first year.
It's our divine right.
Let's see. We're on number
V's
11.
busy singing songs to me.
Yeah, I know. She's very sweet. So cafes, you have restaurants there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we say about cafes. Boy, I am just juggling like crazy. I got to get rid of this. All right. Number 11, the fact that a server actually takes your credit card when you're paying the check. This is bizarre to foreigners. In France, you've never let anyone take your card anywhere you can't see it. How about you?
Yeah, well, here we don't let anybody take our credit card. What we do is we take the waiter's credit card and we run it through our pants so that we can get their numbers. And then if we didn't like the meal, we just charge it back to them.
So for those of you who don't know this, they have a thing called a belt swiper. And what you do is you put it on your belt and it's just a tiny little reader, like a little box right on your belt. And so if someone wanted to steal your credit card number, all they have to do is just take it. They walk by, they just go right along the belt, and then they go and charge your card and everything, and they've got your number and your name and all the goodies. So that's why we are the dumbest country in the world when it comes to credit cards, and we have to bail out. Oh, I won't go there, but we definitely have to pay back in taxes and funds and government money to secure all the lost funds that happen. So it's a mess. It really is. So just so you know, that's why it's crazy that we do that. Do you think they recycle credit card numbers after so many years, Shaun?
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
I think I've got Lance's number just in front
of me.
Oh,
you have Lance's? Okay.
Yeah. What's it?
Lance, beware. He might. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to hush that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
I mean, I know Visa and MasterCard might have to do that someday, but I highly doubt American Express and Diners Club's ever going to be concerned about that.
Why be concerned? Because we've used Lance's MasterCard to pay off his Diners Club so that he could then use his American Express, because they go everywhere, and use that to assist with his visa, the one that won't let him into Australia right now.
Well, that may be a solution for all of us to use. So when you done, will you post the last comment with his number so we can all do that?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. It's, how do I say this? Diners Club and American Express, not widely used, but used. That's why I was kind of saying, they don't really have a concern because they don't have enough customers to worry about. Mo bang for your bucks. He says, not with chip cards now. You're right. But guess what? I hate to tell you, they still have a scanning strip and they can deactivate the chip. But supposedly that's true. But I love your optimism. Charv Heart. Oh no, I thought 2 years was a bit for pain. Actually, a lot of places don't give you any weeks in the beginning. You have to earn them over years, but it's just different everywhere. Anybody else? All right. Oh, here we go. Last MasterCard number is okay, and then you're going to finish that at the end of the show. Perfect. Thank you for that. Tipping, not just tipping. Number 12, not just tipping, but tipping so much that the entire meal you just ate is now an entirely higher price bracket. Do you guys tip?
No, we don't tip. Aussies don't tip.
Like
it's not
at
in
all?
Our culture. At all. It's not in our culture. You got to do something exceptional to earn a tip.
Like, well, wait, I don't want to go there. I was going to ask you what, but I don't want to put you in that situation.
Well, bring my food to the table.
Oh. You have to go up and get your own food at all the restaurants?
Tell V to shut up. Okay. She just gave the number at the bottom.
V, don't put those numbers out.
Yet.
She just put up a Discover card number anyway. Nobody uses that. It starts with a 6. So you shouldn't know these things about credit cards. It might expose you. So we're kind of a no tip big or go home people. We tip 15 to 25% in this country.
No, not here. We only tip if somebody really deserves it. The benefit here is that our servers actually get a wage.
And I was going to bring that up. It's kind of a racket here, actually. They'll pay somebody like $1.25 plus tips. So that means basically the restaurant is hardly paying their employees anything and is looking for you, the customer, to pay for their employment. It's a racket. It's an awful way to do business. I've always thought that was a bad one.
And here the format is very simple. Everybody puts in their bit, so they all get a decent wage. And if they do pay tips, the tips are collected and split evenly amongst all the staff.
Ah, I got you. Low bang for your bucks. Tell that to the DoorDash customer who orders food online and don't tip the drivers. Okay, now that's different because they don't work for the restaurant. They work for themselves. And you guys should be tipping those people. I do. And no matter how small amount I have them bring, it's a minimum of $5, a minimum.
I gave the DoorDash guy that came over the other night with our dinner, I gave him a tip.
Oh, no.
I told him to look left and right before crossing the road. It's a busy street we live on.
I bet you he's your favorite delivery.
No.
By the way, if I come visit, I'm not eating food that you got DoorDash if they know that's your habit. I don't know what they did to that food. Hey, this is like your favorite subject. You've been trying to talk about this all day, and I've been trying to keep you from talking about it.
Yes. Get it right, folks.
All right. Number 13. I couldn't believe most things are still measured in the imperial measurement system. I have to have my phone at the ready to do the conversion. So so I know exactly what I'm actually asking for. You know, that might have been submitted by you, actually.
Yeah, it was. The question I've got really is: you've got your medical facilities and your engineering facilities that are all using metric, and the rest of the country is still on imperial. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, let me explain it to you. We're the United States. We're supposed to be proud and bigger and all, we're supposed to be great. So centimeter, look at this, centimeter, inch. We're bigger than you. Gram, great. Watch. Now here's the scale. Gram, ounce. We weigh more than you. Oh, that's why we have an obesity problem in this country. Oh.
There you go.
Well, I thought I had something there just for a second. By the way, acronym for ounce, OUNCE, is OZ.
Oh, yeah, that's right. OZ, yeah.
But if you ask somebody how many Oz's something is away, no one answers, and you just get weird looks.
Yeah, you do, because Aussies can weigh a whole bucket load. I mean, we weigh in kilograms, not ounces.
Can I have an ounce and a half? Can I have an Oz and a half shot?
Bloody big glass. But then we're back to that bucket again, and you've got problems drinking out of your bucket.
I need straw. The number 14, the air conditioning. It's on everywhere all the time. And the temperature shock between the outdoors and the inside in any freaking building is insane. Same for you?
Depends where you are.
Okay.
I mean, if you were in a place like Tasmania, they couldn't even spell the word air conditioner. They'd have to use the word like AC. But if you were up north, you're so busy guzzling down the beer, the Yankee Fosters, that you just sweating like anything. So who needs an air conditioner anyway? It's just the fresh breeze. But then again, we tell people to move away from the political capitals, because the amount of hot air that is generated out of the parliament houses, it's unbelievable.
Wait a minute. So restaurants, are they air conditioned there?
Some are.
Some aren't?
Yeah.
If you have a restaurant here that doesn't have air conditioning, they don't do very good business.
Well, those restaurants that we have that don't have any air conditioning are generally working outside on the pavement.
I meant indoor restaurants.
Okay.
Do most of the indoor restaurants have air conditioning?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So here, it feels so odd to me, but we'll get ready to go to the movie theater. And by the way, during the pandemic, it's great. Every time we go in the afternoon, we have the theater to ourselves. I just want people to know that. But don't go here in Texas because I don't want you to fill them up. But anyway, it's so odd that it'll be 95 degrees outside, and we get halfway out the door and go, crap, we better grab our jackets. Oh, that's Fahrenheit, Shaun. Fahrenheit.
Mate.
Yes.
Hang on. I've got to use my feet now. 95.
Minus 30.
60.
65.
Oh, that's 30 degrees.
30, yeah.
That's a cool day.
30. It's 32 and a half.
But listen, you want to go to the Outback.
Oh, you mean like in the desert?
Yeah, you want to go to the Outback.
My favorite steak is the Outback Steakhouse, and the big salad and the steak. It's the best steak that I can get. I really.
You've been talking to Amy for too long.
No, Outback's one of my favorite restaurants. Although they get mad at me when I grab the didgeridoo off the walls and try to play them because I'm not very good.
Next time you go to the Outback, ask them if they'll give you a plate of witchetty grubs.
What?
Witchetty grubs.
Witchetty grubs. Is that like fried grubs?
They're a grub that you get out in the outback.
The white ones, right? The fat ones with the little rings around them?
That's the ones.
Are they tasty?
Oh, yeah.
I'll try it. Hey, when I come visit, you can film me eating witchetty grubs.
Yeah.
Do they get seasoned?
You can season them any way you like.
Oh.
But you can have the witchetty grubs. And
are they moving?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still moving?
Not while you're eating them. Well, no. Yeah, they do, because they go from tooth to tooth and then...
Oh, God. No, I take it back. I thought they were cooked. I don't want any witchetty grubs.
Yes. Jeez, what's wrong with you?
Oh, my gosh. Really? Do they sell that? Do they serve that at regular restaurants?
Outback restaurants, yeah.
You have an Outback steakhouse in Australia?
Man, you can have steak whenever you're in the Outback. We call it Skippy.
Diane, I'm so glad you liked my inch and centimeter example. I wish I could remember that comment from her I was going to bring back. You and Diana both are on the same wavelength. We've got to talk about the metric system.
Of course, it's so much simpler.
It randomized. I can't help it. That was supposed to be late in the game. Well, of course, it is late in the game. All right, here's one. 15. We only got 2 left. Number 15. There was a 24-hour pharmacy across from my hotel, which on its own wasn't shocking, except that it also sold booze and cigarettes. What do you think of that?
Yeah, we have, our pharmacies are specially designed to sell us medicine.
Oh, you don't get wait, your pharmacies are actually like a pharmacy?
Correct.
Oh, ours are like a mini Walmart, or as I like to refer, a small mart.
A small mart.
Yeah.
But then the question is this: why would you want to go and do business with a small mart when you can get your drugs from a pharmacist? You know.
Well, were you getting the leftovers off your? Aren't they supposed to be on the back of your hand?
Yeah.
So, but then I have to go to 2 places. So it's kind of ingenious that they put our pharmacies in, or made the pharmacies more than just a pharmacy. So you could maybe kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That way you could get more people in the pharmacy.
Made with half the drugs people take these days, they just kill the 1 person. Who needs to kill 2 birds?
All right, fair enough. I concede that one. Oh, I love this one.
Hey, that looks almost like the same color as that button of yours.
Hang on. This is fun. Oh, this is my favorite. Right on red. This guy says, right on red. This tripped me up. There were some angry people behind me wondering why I wasn't moving at the traffic light. Do you guys turn right on red there?
No. Yeah,
what do you mean?
But not the way you do it.
When it's red, do you turn right on?
No way. Red? No way.
Why not?
Because if I was to turn red over there on the red light, right, yeah. I'd be hit by the car coming through.
What?
Wrong side of the road,
one-way streets there?
Wrong side of the road.
Oh, right, you guys. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm kind of a worldly person, but I might have missed that one. I couldn't wait to ask you this question and forgot you drive on the left side. Okay, wait, do you...
We drive on the correct side of the road. You
can
drive
you turn
on
left
the right.
on. Now, can you turn left on red?
In Sydney, yeah.
In Sydney?
Yeah.
So if I come visit, how am I going to know which Sydney has left on reds and no lefts on reds?
So the traffic lights in Sydney have the stop sign with the traffic lights in the middle. And that says you can turn left on a red.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want to. I mean, if I said I'd come to visit, we wanted to see a whole bunch of places. I didn't want to start getting in trouble, so I just.
No, you would love
that I have to have so I know when I can.
You would love Melbourne.
Okay.
Because Melbourne is the only city in Australia where you can actually do a right-hand turn from the extreme left-hand lane.
Oh my gosh. Does that cause a lot of accidents?
Well, it used to, until they got it in their heads, the philosophy involved.
Oh. And now it's okay, huh?
Now it's okay. We call it
But
the
just
hooker
not when the
turn.
light's red.
Well, actually, what happens is you've got a green light in the direction you're headed.
Yeah.
You pull to the extreme left and you go into the middle of the intersection. So you stop the traffic anyway that's coming from your left-hand side. And when the right-hand light goes green, that's when you can make your turn.
So you're already in the left lane, but you have to go all the way to the left in order to turn right on.
Correct.
All right.
It's
I believe
confusing.
you. I don't know that I can figure that out. That might be a lot for me. Um,
The fact that you're confused that we don't drive on your right-hand side is one thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so hard for me. Mo Bang for Yo Bucks. I have to read this. Americans are spoiled big time. European people eat dinner real late because there is no air conditioning in the restaurant. See, now that makes sense. And I would never eat there then. I would just have 2 lunches. Oh, I mean, 2 dinners.
And that depends how much time you've got between the two, right?
Right. So Naj said the outside restaurants have fans because of the heat wave. And
No.
believe it or not,
No. They have fans because people like going to them.
oh, well, that's true too. Yes. I think she was referring to this kind of fan, getting a breeze.
Shooting the breeze.
Yes. So the other thing is that a lot of our restaurants have that are outdoors. They also have little water mists going through it, so it brings a nice cool feeling with the fan. It's like having outdoor air conditioning because we got to have our AC.
You need to have a mist thing that blows. We just sweat, mate. We just sweat, and then the wind cools us down. What do we need to worry about mist things?
Oh, I don't know. I guess like he said, we're spoiled. Ron sees America. Oh my, the first time in a couple of weeks, I feel well enough to lift my head up off my pillow and see if the world still exists. And the first thing I see is a couple of boobs.
That was rather titillating, wasn't it, Ron?
Oh, gee, Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't miss too many other comments. Hey, just so you guys know, by the way, Shaun, thank you for doing this with me. It was so much fun. Let's see. Before I say goodbye completely to you, I need to give you guys a little heads up. So we're bringing you the Monday Madness, and it's a twofer. Do you know who's up next? Do you know? Just by chance? Well, guess what? I'll put the link in the chat after this.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. You know what I love about doing a live stream? You. I love seeing you and all our friends get together, have a great time, have a little chuckle here or there, and definitely making you smile. We're going to play some games, maybe win a prize or two, and who knows what else. Lots of surprises in store. So, after RV on the Wayside, come on over to Charlie Grace Adventures, and we're going to have a fun show.
I can't seem to make it go in there. I don't think I have the own rights to my own thing. It shows in there. Oh, it's going
Donovan,
in.
You
I'm
don't
sorry.
have the rights to your own
with the
thing.
chat. It's my first time. I don't know.
Who owns your thing?
Huh?
Who owns your thing?
Jody?
Well, then she's got the rights to your thing.
I guess she does. Hey, we'll both see you all over at Charlie Grace's. And remember, let's travel as friends.